Yo, what's good with y'all, man? We are back with another Uncle Demi build. Now, Uncle Demi, he revealed a lot of stuff in the past about the MyPlayer builder, about 2K24 in general. We gonna go through this video and see if there's any gems we can uncover with this man. As you know, he did test out the game early, and I got a lot of my info from him, as well as the two-way point guards being a thing now in 2K24, and as well as the post scores being overpowered again. So hopefully we can get some better insight on the MyPlayer builder and see how we gonna make our build, man. I ain't gonna lie, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, because 2K24 is gonna be quite the cinema, if you understand what I mean. But I digress. Let's get right into the video, man.
Uncle Demi, and today
let's make sure the volume is not too loud. I don't want to make it too loud, not too low, just right. Let's skip this part. Let's get right into the video.
excited once again, man. I've been leaning on my man Mike, man. Shout out to Mike Wayne.
And mind you, a lot of the stuff he's going to say, he can't really reveal too much. Oh my god, he keeps putting the same gameplay in the same videos like that. Oh my, the same gameplay, the same 2K20 gameplay. But anyway, he can't reveal too much about the MyPlayer builder because, you know, 2K, they will get him out of here. So it's gotta be subliminal in a sense. So we're gonna take everything he says like it's the real thing, you know? That's how we gotta come into this video thinking.
He was going crazy with the information. And one of the tweets he did, it was actually replies. So my man 2K Day said, at Baluba, what's the sweet spot in your opinion on ball handle and speed with ball? What ratings will unlock the top tier animations? Okay. Baluba replied, I really like Steph and Trey moves, so I usually go 92. Now he's saying 92, he's talking about ball handle. And then he said the highest unlock is Steve Francis, which is the SIG size up at 95.
Let's be for real, fellas. 95 is kind of high. 95 is kind of high for any SIG, but Steve Francis? Something we don't know about with Steve Francis. Maybe Steve Francis is gonna be like that. Like, it's like that every year, but maybe this year is gonna be like that, because honestly, why would I make my build or sacrifice all them points to upgrade my ball handle to a 95 just to get a Steve Francis signature size up? And Steph and Trae Young is at a 92. If I'm doing my math correctly, if I'm remembering my history correctly, Steve Francis handles wasn't like Steph's. It wasn't like Trey's. It was good. That's like Stephon Marbury's handles being a higher tier than Kyrie's. It really don't make no sense. But 2K gotta be cooking up something, because why would they make it like this? There's no other reason.
So as you can see, Steve Francis, which is one of the best dribble SIGs, is now going to be at 95. It looks like Trae Young and Steph Curry is still going to be at a 92.
You see what they're doing already, fellas? You see what they're doing? They're already holding the best animations against us. They're making us go above and beyond just to get the best stuff. Don't be surprised if the mascots and all the good rewards are going to be in the Pro Pass. You're going to have to pay $10 if you want the mascots. Just saying, don't be surprised, fellas. It's going to happen. Let's keep going because we got a lot more to uncover, man.
The Steve Francis size up, remember now with Pro Play, things are different. Obviously, it's going to be the best size up, right? And I spoke about this before in my other videos, and I kept saying, I was like, yo, like, you know, because, okay, play this. A lot of people know I played the game, okay?
We know you played the game. We already know Steve Francis is going to be the best size up. What other reason would they have to put it at a 95? Does that mean we're going to get it? Probably not. I mean, you know, people been doing the Steve Francis glitch. That thing offers some crazy movement. But for them putting it at a 95 ball handle is kind of crazy. The logic ain't there, but the game logic is, you know, come on. Yeah, they know what they're doing.
So I have played NBA 2K24, and I was able to put input in that. But a lot of people also get it misconstrued to think that, like, I've seen everything. I haven't. And again, I'm very confined to what I can play and see when I'm testing out NBA 2K24. So with the MyPlayer builder, I haven't seen it. That is automatically, just by seeing that alone, I automatically know that the speed with ball is going to matter, and obviously the best dribble style is going to be the highest rated, like off rip. But
nobody's going to get it. Let's be honest. Nobody. I mean, if you want it, you're gonna go get it. Make sure you get that 95 ball handle. But a lot of people are not going to go for that because it's too damn high. And if ball handle matters so much, it's gonna take a lot of points away from you, and it's gonna cause you to make your build unbalanced. You're gonna have like a 75-3, 80 dunk, but you're gonna have a 95 ball handle, 80 plus passing accuracy. You're gonna be fast. But you know, the rest of the stats ain't gonna be matching up. Now, if you just wanna make a demigod, you're gonna have to make everything balanced. That means you're gonna have to give up something, bro. You have to give up something to get something. And if quick first step, all you have to do is get an 89 ball handle for that, hey, there's no point in going above that. Maybe get a 92, but that's about it. Even that 92 might be a little hard to get because they know the tier dribble moves you get a 92, it's pretty good as well. So you gotta be careful. 2K, they wilding out this year. They wilding out on
this is a 95, and if Michael Jordan dribble style is the highest one, then maybe your speed with ball is gonna have to be in the high 90s now, which is gonna be crazy because if you want to get Steve Francis, that means you're gonna have like a 95 ball handle and then like a 90 something speed with ball, which how it should be to get the best SIGs, right? But now that balances out the builder. When you have to make sacrifices, right? That's when you are going to get a balanced builder. Beforehand, you didn't have to sacrifice. You can make a 6'9". Just listen, from 75 speed ball to 90 speed ball in NBA 2K23 builder, that was enough to be able to give you a high 3 ball. You don't have to go high and sacrifice. You can still stay low and get the best animations. So let's just keep going. Again, you can assume that now passing style. We all know in 23, not having any passing style equipped was actually the best based upon. In 23, not having any passing style equipped was actually the best based upon 2K Labs and stuff. Now I'm saying like, all right, cool. LeBron James, if you want to get LeBron James, you know, ain't none of that 75. You probably got to have like an 85, a 90, maybe a 90. You know what I'm saying?
Passing accuracy? Oh, I mean, okay, that's damn. Okay. So we're going to have like a 85 passing accuracy to get LeBron James, you know. I mean, the passing style, yes, because he's a good passer. That's tough. I mean, anyway, I'm a point guard, so I should have an 80 plus passing accuracy anyway. So I didn't like it that you could just get away with like a 75 passing accuracy and be all right. This year, I'm probably going to go a lot of like a mixture of playmaking and slashing. Just changing it up a little bit. I'm hearing a lot about it because I know the shooting is going to be somewhat easy. With the new visual cue system, the shooting not going to be hard at all. So you really need like an 85-3, you know, as long as it's above like an 83 or something, an 83 3-pointer, you'll be fine. You got to really focus on getting inside that paint and playmaking because I feel like that's going to be the thing this year. Just being overpowered, just getting to the rim, dunking. Maybe some people are going to go with a little mid-range in their build this year because they heard about the mid-range being buffed. Who knows? Let me know what build y'all want to make in the comment section right now once 2K24 drops. Do y'all know? Like, if you guys do know, put it in the comment section.
That's how it should be. The best SIGs, again, like I'm saying, the best SIGs should be the highest rated, okay? Let's keep it moving, okay? Let's talk about, let's go, 3-point shooting. Agent threes was a 92. In order to get H3 Hall of Fame was a 99, okay? So that was actually pretty straight. Nah, so that's actually not a good one. Let's think about, dunks, dunk animations, quick drops was an 80, but now it's gone. It's no longer in the game. All right, so that's something that's gonna be huge.
Gone.
But what are some of the other dunk packages that were really OP? You know what I'm saying? We all know Russell Westbrook was one. Come on, like, you know, the league players know what I'm talking about. Clyde Drexler, everybody used Clyde Drexler, right? That was a good one.
Yep. Clyde.
Scottie Pippen.
I mean, you got a lot of good dunks. You don't really you got a lot of better dunks in the quick drops. People just think the dunking is just done now that quick drops is out the game. Go back to your normal size, your normal dunk packages. I wasn't even using quick drops this year, so it doesn't even affect me. I know, right? I wasn't using quick drops with a 6'8", but it doesn't really affect me, to be honest, bro. I'm just gonna keep going with my one arm tomahawks, the one arm just the rim hangs, whatever you want to call it. The easy dunks that don't get blocked.
Hopefully, the vert will also require higher. You know what I mean? Because then that will allow, like, you know, let's say, for instance, you got to have like a 90 something now to be able to get these dunk packages. But instead of just only have to have a 85, maybe you have to start pushing in the 90s to get that. Another thing, contact dunks. Maybe that should be higher now. Instead of being, you know, an 85, maybe it's higher. And I know, like, off rip on the surface, you might be like, dang, no, I don't do that. But all in all, since, again, like I said, when you go away from pie charts and you're in a freeform builder that we've been for the past couple years, you have to make it to where sacrifices have to be made. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, no. And I seen the comments, and I see a lot of people talk about, like, I don't want to have a role player. I want to have Michael Jordan. And that's great. But I mean, I make a Michael Jordan build. Like, again, 2K20, I made a Michael Jordan build based upon the pie chart, and it was still great, right? But at the same time, you do want to see different builds out there on the court. Again, this is my opinion. That does not mean it's right. It don't mean that it's wrong. It's my opinion. And if you feel like you want to still have 6'9" demigods, that's perfectly fine, and that's perfectly okay to think that way, because, you know, you're investing your money in that and whatever, that's cool. But again, like I say, I just feel like having a balanced builder is always going to be the best outcome for the community in a whole.
When it's honestly the last time we had a balanced builder to where no build was overpowered, every build, I don't even gotta finish the rest. Y'all already know, right? Y'all know. It was 2K20. Let's just be for real. It was 2K20. I mean, if you want to go 2K21 current gen, you can, because that builder was pretty balanced. But as soon as they moved to next gen, everything got unbalanced. 21 next gen, unbalanced. You could just do everything on the court. 22 was unbalanced. 23 was unbalanced. I don't even remember a lot about 22, but since the metric glitch build was in the game and I had a 6'9" that had like the stats of a 6'6", already it was unbalanced. I don't even have to remember all of it. So the last balanced builder we had was realistically 2K20, which you are watching on here right now. That's why he probably got it up. That's why he probably got it up, bro. I move smarter than that, uncle. I move smarter than that. I know this game is gonna give us 2K20 vibe. Maybe not the gameplay, but the builder. So you see, everybody could do their own thing. The slash and playmakers, they had their own thing. The play shots had their own thing. The post scores had their own thing. Everybody had their own role to play. Every build was specified in doing something. Every build was useful to slashing playmaker. And then the playmaking glass cleaner came in, and that was taking over for a little bit. Everybody had their shine. You like that about a game, that you're able to come on the court and do what you like to do and be successful, knowing, okay, my build is just as good as his build and he could be as good as me. What sets us apart, individual skill, stick skill. So we got to get back to that. And I think 2K24 so far from the news that we already got is looking up. I'm not saying it's looking up because, oh, we're getting a new park, we're getting a new some new hairstyles. Nah, I'm looking at the gameplay. The gameplay looks good. It looks like a good 2K to me. I have high hopes. And if this year don't work, hey, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
On 2K20, it's just not me. I feel like 2K20 has been the best 2K we've had since, you know what I mean? And when it comes to, especially with the builds and stuff, I do not think we should have pie charts, obviously. So, you know, hopefully 2K24 is not a pie chart type thing. But if it's still free-forming, hopefully it's something that still will allow you to make sacrifices. If anything you get out of this video, just remember that. In order to have a great builder, sacrifices have to be made. And if I'm not being clear enough, what I'm saying is that you have to be able to sit there and be like, dang, I want this. Let's say, for instance, driving dunk, contact dunks in these animations. But I also want that, which is like Steve Francis and Trae Young, right? And then if you were to go and get both of those, then the sacrifice should be then your shooting can only go but high to like maybe a 60. Because now you sacrifice. You basically made like a yellow-blue pipe.
What? Damn. Oh my God. You see how... Yo, I'm telling y'all, don't even go for the Steve Francis, bro. You're going to be a... Oh, man. Yeah, you see, he definitely is. It is balanced now. So it's for real like 2K20. Two main abilities. If you look at his thumbnail, it's from 2K19, right? Primary skill lockdown, secondary skill glass cleaner. It's two abilities. So there's no like you're good at playing defense, you're good at shooting, you're good at playmaking too, and you can finish at the rim. You gotta pick two main skills, just like 2K19, 2K20-ish. You know, two main skills. Dual archetypes is back. Is looking like. So that's when 2K had their most success on the builder, is when it was dual archetypes. You had your primary skill and your secondary skill. They're probably gonna do it like that, but they're gonna do it in the format of the 2K23 builder. So you can probably get overpowered stats in two categories. Overpowered stats in playmaking, and if your secondary is shooting, it'll be like an 85, but it won't be crazy, you know what I'm saying? So you can get like a 95 in playmaking and an 85 in shooting, but the finishing and the defense gotta be like at a 70 to a 75. That's really balanced for real, and it makes balanced stats. It makes for a balanced game. So I don't feel no way towards it. You're just gonna have to be very careful how you guys make your build this year, because it's looking like dual archetypes is going to be a thing, but it's going to be in the 2K23 format. That's how I took it.
So now your shooting shouldn't be great, okay? And your defense shouldn't be great. When I say shouldn't be great, maybe they should just be average, okay? Average. And then you still got your physicals to talk about.
And mind you, average is 75, basically. According to 2K, average is 75. And a lot of you guys can't really shoot at an average 3. I know I would probably struggle, maybe because I like to shoot a lot, and a 75 3 isn't going to satisfy my needs how much I want to shoot 3. So I feel like I would go higher with the shooting.
So it should be something that sits there and makes you think, really try to figure out how you want to play and what's your play style, and then go from there. I know it's always going to be controversy behind that. I've been passionate about the thing for the longest, but I do know a lot of people. You know, if I was to do a poll, it might be 50-50. Who knows? 50% be like, yo, pie charts were the best. Another 50% be like, nah, I want demigods. You know what I mean? But I think demigods should be reserved, or like great should be reserved for the people that are progressing through the game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got your build made, and then as, you know, the year goes on, maybe the rep, because we got rep back, maybe the rep will give you attributes, you know, to make your build better. You know what I mean? I like that type of stuff. Everybody starts off balanced with a build, right? And then you start to progress as the seasons go, and you start to get other things, you know, like, you know, badge points, or like in 23, when you hit level 40 in the season, you got the core badges, the patterns. Like, I like that type of stuff. So then by the time you hit legend, that's when you should have the demigod. That's what the whole purpose of grinding the game for, is to have that demigod. And again, it might not be your view. You might not agree with that, and that's perfectly fine. You know, I'm just speaking my piece. You know what I'm saying? But let me know in the comment section what you...
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for what he had to say. Yeah, a lot of stuff we learned about in the MyPlayer builder. For what we know so far, it's going to be dual archetypes, maybe like that, but in the form of like a 2K23 builder. Two-way, the defense is going to be good, so you probably want to have defense as one of your primary or secondary skills. And post scoring, it's, you know, it's good. It's good again. It's good every single year. But hopefully it stays good. Hopefully they don't nerf it too much, because that is a legitimate play style that people like to use. You know, even though it is hard to guard, it's probably harder to guard than like a playmaker at sometimes, because you have to have the stats to match up with it. You can stop a point guard by just playing like a zone or something, paying extra attention. But when it comes to that post scoring, yeah, you're gonna need the strength, somebody to match up with him. You know, so it's harder. It is harder. Don't get me wrong. It is hard. It's a hard position to guard. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a like on here. Go to Uncle Demi's channel, leave a like on there. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.